Hello everyone. It's Windy Wednesday. That's what I'm calling it. And it has been blowing all morning. So I've got a plan in mind for today. I want to work on the black raspberry bushes on the cross members on the posts and get some wire up to hold the plants as they grow. And I have some cedar that I was going to use for the posts until I decided to go with black locust instead. So now I'm trying to figure out what to go with the cross members. I've called a bunch of different places to see what they have. Nobody really has exactly what I'm looking for. And I said I have some cedar that I bought last year that I was going to use for posts. It's kind of bigger than what I really need, but I've got it, and it's weather resistant, so I might use that. But I also have these here, some leftover pieces of the black locust, and some of it's pretty good size, diameter. Some of it's not as big, but like this piece here would do pretty well. So I think I'm gonna see what I can salvage of that, and might as well use it if I've got it, right? So the black locust that I got in that are the posts for the black raspberries, actually, this right here is one of the stumps, and that's one of the stumps. They were a smaller tree. I've got like this tree here. This is a big black locust. And I mean, I didn't want to cut anything that big down, but I had those that I figured would work. So I cut that, and that's what I used for those posts. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get my handy dandy Craftsman lawnmower and my little trailer, and I'm going to put those branches on it and drive it over to the black raspberry area. Oh, while I'm at it, let's check this out. Just walking around the garden here. Now that's pretty exciting. I don't know about you guys, if you're excited about that, but look at those 2 rows there of garlic. That's a lot of garlic. Pretty excited about that. I've never grown garlic before, so it's coming up, and got a ways before it's time to harvest it. But man, that one's a giant. Right, I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get my hand towards it. That one right there. Wow, that's some good stuff. Okay, let's go get that tractor. I'm gonna load up the trailer with this branch wood. This all looks, a lot of it's usable. I'm gonna take it over there and cut the lengths with a saw, and then lag bolt or screw them into what I have over there already. I set these over here last year thinking, I wonder what I could use these for. Cleaned them all up and got them ready to go, so not much work I'll have to do to them. And then glad I'll be able to make good use of them and they won't go to waste. A couple of them are a little smaller than I think I want, but we'll see. Throw a little strap on here, so I mean it's not going very far, but try to help it hold in place. Oh baby, there we go. Okay, delivery is here. Well, I've got a lot of choices. I've got 7 of these, but this one is pretty big diameter wise, so I don't know if I'm going to go with that. And I apologize if that's windy in the microphone. Man, it's breezy out. So really I have 6 of these, and I have 10 posts going down through here. So if I took 5 of them and cut them in half, I'd have enough posts for cross members on each one. That'd give me 10 of them. But I think what I'm going to do is do one down low that can catch the smaller shoots, and then one up high for when they grow up higher, to keep them all contained where they should be. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do cedar on the bottom and black walnut on the top, or cedar on the top and black walnut on the bottom. I think I might go cedar on the top just because it's stronger and there'll be more weight up there. Not that it's going to need that much strength. These would do just fine. I don't know. I'm gonna roll with it as we go and figure it out. So on to the planning. Like I said, I think I want to do two different spots. Maybe one about here, I don't know, 2 feet off the ground or so. First one 2 feet off the ground, and maybe make it, well, about 2 feet wide to here, and then that would catch everything coming up. And then at about, well, I don't know if I need to go up, maybe 4.5 feet high, maybe 3 feet wide at that point. I think that's a good idea. I don't think it needs to be much wider than that. It'll give us room to walk between. So these cedar posts are 7 feet, just a little over 7 feet at the tip. You can't see it from there. It says this one's 85 inches. But if I took it, let's see here. If I take them right up to, whoops, I'm losing it here. Right up to 6 feet, right here, they'll cut the tip off, and then I cut them at 3 feet dead center. I can use that as my main top piece. It'll give it some, make it look kind of heavy duty, and all the top members, all the top horizontal pieces will match. Not that it matters, but you kind of want to make it look good. And then on the bottom, I'm going to go with the black locust, and that'll match the posts that are already there. I went and got geared up, got the old chainsaw out, and jacket is a little chilly, and put the chaps on. I'm not doing a lot of work, but it doesn't take much to put them on. And no, I've never cut myself in the leg, but it doesn't mean I won't. And I like to walk and hike and run when I can, and it'd be a bummer to not get to the woods in a week from now for turkey season because I cut my calf muscle or something like that. So put them on. It takes a couple seconds, and it keeps your pants clean. All the oils and stuff go on the chaps and not on your pants. So I'm gonna mark these out. Like I said, we're gonna do 3-foot sections and for the tops, and then I'm gonna mark these other ones out at 2-foot sections, and then we're just gonna tear right into it. bones one, just in case. I don't know if I like that one or not. Well, this is what it's going to look like. Let's see here. Get us one down here in the vicinity. Get us one up here. And then run us. Then we'll run, so those are the two spots, and then we're going to run some cable down through there on either side. And that should keep our bushes where we want them and make it easy for cleaning them, cleanup, trimming, pruning, and picking. All right, I think I gotta go get some bolts now. All right, I'm back and the sun is going down and it seems like I'm chasing that thing all the time. So I had to go to the store, and I went to 2 stores because one didn't have exactly what I was looking for. So I went through and I put the bottom piece and the top piece at each one of the posts. Then I put a spray paint line there and there at the 2 foot and 4.5 foot marks. I used this old bicycle flag here that I found over here, and I spray painted a mark on them, and then I went down through and spray painted both spots. Went to the next one, the next one, the next one. I got me this, I'm guessing that looks about like 12 inches long, 1/4 inch drill bit. I'm going to drill at an angle through these and into the post, and that way I can put 2 bolts, 2 lag bolts into each one. But I'm going to go and on the tree here, I'm going to like cut a rounded piece out that it can set into. So when we put the bolts in at an angle, hopefully it doesn't, no teeter-tottering, hopefully. Okay, I also bought these items. I bought, 6-inch, 1/4 inch lag bolts, 6-inch, 3/8 inch lag bolts, and 8-inch, 3/8 inch lag bolts. I also bought these 4 of them, right? Yeah. The tops and the bottoms to tighten them up. I also bought these babies to make a loop and to crank it down on itself so I can hook it to this piece that twists and tightens. That's it. So I'm gonna get my gear on and I'm gonna cove some of these out and do the first fit of the first one and see how it goes, and hopefully I can get these all in. You know, I'm trying to remember what the saying is. Joy heard something on the radio once that said people that are late isn't because they don't care or not because they think that their time is more important than yours. It's because they're optimistic and they always think they can get the next thing done before they get there. So all you people that are late to things, now some of you are just you know, absent-minded or maybe don't want to go to the thing you want to go to, or you want to be late because it's cool, fashionably late. But the ones that are like, we're going to be late, it's because you had to feed the dogs and you had to put wood in the stove and you had to shovel and plow, and well, that's in New York. Or you had to do different things like that, and you thought, I can do one more thing. I can get that one more thing done. I won't have to do it later. And so sometimes when you are late, it's because you're optimistic. So I'm being optimistic right now that I can get this done before dark, but the longer I talk, the more the sun goes down. So let's get it going. I went down through and I marked, put a groove in. This one's a lot bigger than I should have probably went. The rest of them aren't as big. They seem to hold a little bit. I marked this one, center is right here. Try to get center of the tree. Now I'm gonna take this drill bit at an angle on each side. Well, we're gonna get it started anyway. Yeah, we're into that locust. That stuff can be really hard. That one, I don't know if I can try to be left-handed here for a moment. Probably should have put that bit right in there, or that bolt right in there. Let's go a little straighter on this one. All right. Okay. We got ourselves 2 holes. I got my impact driver, some 8-inch 3/8 lag bolts. I'm gonna try to get this thing put right back where it was. What I might need to do, since I got it upside down from what I had it, I'm gonna start the lag bolts in and then try to sink them in, and hopefully this thing stays where it's supposed to. That black locust is no joke. I think we're gonna need to drill better holes. Or get the socket set on there, because man, that sucker, that black locust is strong. But it's gonna end up working out. We're gonna make it work. All right. I'm not gonna call it defeat, but maybe I've lost the battle, but I'm gonna win the war. This black locust, it's no joke. It is tough. This bolt right here, I was working on it with breaker bar. I broke the bolt. I thought, I'll get that sucker in there, I'm gonna win. And I drilled this one, and it's not gonna go all the way in. If I go to use the breaker bar, it's gonna break. This one, instead of going in, it started pushing it away from the tree here. So, I mean, it's there, but it's not as tough as I want it to be. I'm gonna take these bolts all back to the place I got them. I got them at Tractor Supply. Nothing against Tractor Supply. Those are just not a strong bolt. It's not like a grade 5 or a grade 8. There's some heavy duty deck bolts. I really didn't want to spend that much money on them. They had them at Lowe's, but that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go get the bolts that are meant for it. This is really not an exterior long-lasting bolt. The other ones, they're self-tapping and everything. I don't know if it's gonna help with the black locust, but I'm gonna go get those tomorrow, and I'm gonna finish this job tomorrow, because there's no sense in being frustrated and having it, you know, like I said, this one broke off. I might cut a new piece of this, so I don't know. Or I'll take these 2 out and put the right ones in there once I get them. And the same thing down there. The little one went in, but it's because I had drilled a 1/4 inch hole all the way through. I don't know what it looks like on the other side. It didn't come back through, or all the way through, so that's good, but that's that hole right there, I believe. Anyway, I'm gonna get it done tomorrow. I am getting it done. we'll be back. Posts, Black Locust posts. So I got tools picked up and put back to the shop. And now I'm going in to eat some chili, lick my wounds. The leftover sausage from the sausage stuffing that I did the other day, Joy cooked it up and put it into chili tonight. So they said it was pretty good. And I had a friend, my friends Jeremy and Angela, text me and said, hey, that sausage was good. So it's in our chili and I hope it is good. And one of these days I'm gonna cook the sausages and have them on a bun. Dinner time. Day 2. I don't know why I started around 3 o'clock. I had other stuff going on this morning. I was fishing for one. I got some different fasteners. I got these timber locks. This is what it looks like. Dropped all those. It's got a hex head on the one end. It's not threaded the whole way. Makes it a little less steel, but it only threads on this end instead of threading the whole way and being an issue. So I got those. 50 of those suckers. So I got those. Fasten Master is the name. Lock lines, timber locks. Then I got these GRK fasteners. They're a Torx bit, and they got a little twist on them to hold them in secure, and they're 4-inchers. I'm gonna try those on the bottoms. I think they're gonna be all right. So I got that. Look, got a little smart on the upper here. I'm using a ratchet strap instead of having to have a 3rd or 4th arm trying to hold that stuff in. So I'm gonna hold that in place with a ratchet, drill the holes, secure it, take the ratchet off. A level? Man. I thought yesterday I was working on my A game. Today I brought the A game. Hopefully we can get this all put together. Let's give it a shot. We got extra sunlight. Finally stopped raining, snowing, hail, and sleeting. We're gonna make this happen. Let's go. Let's check it out. That way. Switch the other direction. Back to me. That is awesome. I didn't know it could do that. Woo! I've gotten a lot farther in a lot less time today. It's looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and use that power of the internet again, because it can happen. So, ready? We're going to just do a 1, 2, 3, and then it'll be there. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Woo! It worked. It even moved the black locust poles out of the way and the cedar poles, and they all look pretty good. I mean, I don't know if I could have put them up any better than that. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Next project. Next piece of the project. I got some wire. I got some free wire here. And it's just kind of cool. It's purple. It's like black raspberry ice cream. So I'm gonna use this. Kind of, you know, works out with the pink shed over here. So let's put this wire up through. We're gonna drill some holes straight through this and feed it through. Let's check it out. Woo! That's it. All done. What you guys doing way down there? Holy smokes. All right. That's it. All the holes are drilled. Now I think we're gonna start down on that end and work our way all the way around, because I'm gonna put those tighteners down there where you can't see them. I made myself my own spool holder down here. I was having an issue with it twisting and it was a mess. So now what I gotta do, I got the wire all the way over to about where the camera is, and I'm gonna see if I can get this off of here, because it's not all perfectly spooled right now. Kind of tightened up around itself. Get off of there. And I got a little bit of a knot in it, I think. Oh yeah. I gotta figure out the length here. I think the problem is the little pigtail here was wrapping itself around everything. I might have to start with the other side this time. Okay, so we get this pulled here. Just kind of guesstimation here, here, and let me see if that's about right. Pretty close. Give it an extra foot or so just in case. Give it a snip. There we go. That's that side. I'll run the other side in a little bit. We're just gonna hook this all together. All right, so this is what we're gonna do with this. Since I had to push that through there, look it got me. I was looking at this sharp piece here, or this piece, this point, and said, I bet that could stab somebody. I better be careful. Boom, got me. I seem to think about it right before it happens most of the time. So this is gonna thread or sit through here like this, right? And then I'm gonna clamp these on the ends. Let's get a few less in my hand so I can work here. Now I'm not gonna do this one really tight. I'll probably adjust it later on. This last post isn't, the ground isn't really solid right there yet. I put that one in, it was the last post I put in. So I'm not gonna crank it right down. Oops. Okay, so that goes in there like that and bites right down. And these two nuts that I just dropped on the ground go back on this U-bolt. And when we crank them down, it pinches that real good. Getting DNA on this thing. It'll look like a crime scene when I'm done. Ooh. I got trout blood on me from fishing this morning, and I got my own blood on me this now. Alright, see that? Cranks right down. Put the other one on, we'll get the other side done, and we'll take a look at it. There we go. And then, if you want to tighten it, well, I should have had it all the way loosened first. So the way these things work, you get them all the way towards the end, which I'm going to be tightening this up a lot more later on. But you get it like that, and then you crank it, and it'll tighten it in. I wasn't thinking when I put it on there. All right. That is it, people. We got the wire on. Let's see. I'm gonna spin it around. I still can't get over that. That's pretty cool. I thought you had to stop it and then keep going. Okay, so here we are. We got our black raspberries, got our line in, and I've got enough probably to do the line on this side and maybe one bottom, and then I'm gonna have to get some more cable so I can clean most of my tools up and go inside. We're gonna get some dinner, but I'm pretty excited. That looks pretty good, and it's a good start to our black raspberry patch that will hopefully continue almost across this whole side here, maybe 5 more rows or so, possibly. We've also talked about maybe a carport in the corner for firewood, but we're gonna get this piece cleaned up. We did get the steel pulled out, a lot of the garbage pulled out of the corner over there. We've trimmed up those, and so we got a good start. But look at those rows, pretty exciting. We just finished up all the wires. We got the top ones and the bottom ones in, and it looks pretty good. It's hard to see in the video, but it does look really good, and I think it's going to work out well. See, we got these nice tall ones, and then they're starting to pop already. I'm hoping for, I don't know if we're going to get any berries out of it this year, but next year it'll be great, and hopefully we'll have more rows over that way. So hey, thanks for sticking it out with me. I got to go inside and edit the video, but this project I was pretty happy with, being able to get this finally completed. It's been on my list for a while. Dad and I actually have talked about transplanting black raspberries for a long time, and it just seems to get on the back burner. But I finally decided last year that I was gonna move some over and then slowly plug away at getting all of the posts and the supports in. So that's my black raspberry patch, and it's probably not the best one ever, but it's the best one I've ever had. So thanks a lot for watching the videos that you guys have been watching. I've had a lot of support. I mean, I'm not at 1 million views or anything like that, but it's just cool to see even 30 or 40 or 50 views. And so hopefully people will keep swinging by and checking things out, and maybe we'll build up to, I think we've got 60 subscribers right now, so that's pretty cool. I guess when we get to 100, if we do, that'll be a huge step, and then if it goes farther, it goes farther. But thanks a lot. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and like this video if you liked it, and maybe put a comment down below. They're great to read, and it lets us know who's watching, because we can't tell by just somebody pushing the like button or a view exactly who viewed the videos. So Bailey, my daughter, if you guys don't know, she made a comment the other day on the fire pit that I did, and even though this is the hunter-gatherer channel and it wasn't really hunting, it was something that does tie to it. We cook some venison hot dogs over the fire pit sometimes, and for the gathering part, it definitely is part of gathering. Maybe not gathering berries or nuts or trees, but we gather the wood that we burn in it, and we gather together around the fire, and that's just as important of a gathering as gathering everything else. So she said keep making that kind of video. So I guess this video might kind of tie into that one a little bit. We upcycled the black locust, and this wire actually was going to the metal recycling place, and the guy that was throwing it out said that I could have it. So that wire, Bailey, it's upcycled. Anyway, so when we get comments, it gives us an idea of things that people are liking and wanting to see more of. May 1st is coming right around the corner, so I'll be in the woods trying to get that turkey, and we'll keep on bringing other videos to you guys as well. This video was a little took a little while to build this stuff, but it came together and I was pretty happy about it. So anyways, we're rambling. I'm rambling. Thanks for watching the videos. We love the fact that we have a small group of people that we're keeping entertained. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It's different times than I've ever been in with this stuff that's going on. So make sure you're talking to people and make sure you're letting people know that you care. And if you need something, get with somebody. Everybody's willing to help. So, hey, we love you. God loves you. And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.